So the first thing I'm going to do is get rid of this dot upper and dot lower. I'm just going to type in the correct things. I'm going to change this back to all lowercase Fred. There we go. The first one that I'm going to do is the not equal for Fred. Whoops. So I'm going to check when they enter their name, if they type in Fred, it's going to come down to this line and say, I don't know who you are. Doesn't really sound very sensible, but it's working correctly because I'm checking to see if name is not equal to Fred. In other words, I can type any name that I want other than Fred, and that would be true. My name is not equal to Fred, and it would say your name is Fred. It doesn't need to make sense. That's the whole point of programming. You have to be very careful. And if I do type in Fred, it's going to print out this bottom line. So let's run that program and see that work. So please enter your name, and I'm saying if name is not equal to Fred, print your name is Fred. So I'm going to type Eric, your name is Fred. Got to run the program again, and this time I'm going to type in Fred, and because the name not equal to Fred is false because it is Fred, it's going to run this bottom line here. So if I type Fred, it's going to say I don't know who you are. Now that might get your brain sort of a little bit twisted, and it's only because the print statements are the way they are. So if I put in here your name is not Fred, and then this one is you are Fred, then that would make more sense. So I'm going to run the program again. So I've only changed the print statements. Please enter your name. Remember Eric, your name is not Fred. Okay, so it's done the true part of the if statement. And if I run the program again, this time type in Fred, it's going to say you are Fred. So the only difficulty we had with the program was that the fact that the print statements didn't really match with what we were trying to work out on the if statement. So I'm going to make it even smaller now. Instead of having a name, I'm just going to have a letter. I'm going to do here, please enter a character. And it is bigger. It is not bigger. I'm going to change that for character. So what I'm trying to do here is just get a single character at the moment, and I'm going to see if it's the same, if it's bigger, if it's not bigger, etc. I'm going to try and use the greater than and the less than signs to try and make some sense out of what we've got here. So let me first run this, and then we'll take a look at the comparison operators for characters. So please enter a character. A, it is not bigger. Well, it doesn't really make much sense. However, if you follow the line of the programming, it checked here if the character is not equal to A, it wasn't, because it was A, so it runs the second line in the else and prints that out. So again, maybe our wording is what's causing a little bit of confusion here. It's going to be difficult to put that into some sort of context when we're looking at these, but we will give it a go. So in the next video we're going to start taking a look at this comparison operator on characters, then we'll take a look at what it means with strings too.